Hi everyone. Now, on the series of the heartburn, this is what I promised you, what I'm going to show you today, and what are the things you can do to get rid of your heartburn. Of course, you are taking medicine for a long time, hoping that it's going to work one day. And then you worry about, no, cannot eat this, I cannot eat that, this time I'm not going to eat, that time I'm not going to eat, and you go round and round and round, but still you are suffering. And probably your symptoms are getting worse. And this is what I was talking about, and I told many things, why heartburn happen, how it happens, and all these things. Today I'm going to cover how you can going to take care of it. And I told you a few things. Number one, the heartburn happens because your acid is not there where it's supposed to be. It is moving from your stomach to the esophagus. And that is happening for many different reasons. So what can you do? Now the first thing you need to do, if you are taking any kind of heartburn medication which is non-prescription, if it is a prescription medication, you need to talk to your physician. Is a non-prescription, is a over-the-counter medication, first thing you need to do, you need to stop that, because that is actually making your stomach alkaline. So your stomach is forced to produce more acid. And the number two, I talked about this water. So the first thing, what needs to happen, drink 1 glass of water in the morning, and then after any food, because we have a habit of eating and drinking together, that we have to stop. So eat whatever you want to eat during your lunch or your dinner, but do not drink along with your food. You have to wait an hour or an hour and a half before you can drink any water. Yes, you can drink water before your food, maybe 15 minutes before or so, but then you have to wait, because when you drink water along with, if you are eating any kind of protein or any kind of food, to digest, your stomach needs acidity. So when you drink water along with that, your digestion get delayed, because your stomach is going to wait around for the water to pass through. Then only it can bring the acid back up, then only it can digest. So you wait hour and a half. You will see how that is going to change. And third thing is breathing. I have a lot more breathing videos. Just look at my channel. There should be a lot more breathing video. But still, I think it is important to show you there are many other deep breathing exercises are there. So the basic is, we usually are designed to breathe from diaphragm. This is from here. So when the diaphragm descends, so it creates negative pressure in your chest and the air rushes through. So we stop breathing, and we can call that as an aging or anything like that. But actually, if we are under stress, or if our body is working properly, rather than breathing from here, we started breathing from here. So we have all the neck muscles, accessory muscles, all these muscles, they started firing up rather than the diaphragm. When the diaphragm is not working, or it is not efficiently working, then it can create problem. So we need to start at least firing off our diaphragm and do some kind of diaphragmatic breathing. And breathing, if you are a singer, it is going to help your singing. So breathing is very vital. No matter what we do, breathing can reduce pain. Also, breathing can reduce your heartburn. So breathing is extremely essential. So I'm going to teach you a very simple exercise which anyone can do. But of course, you have different level of breathing. But if you are not breathing right, suddenly you cannot jump into higher breathing exercises which is more intense. So you need to at least start doing something simple. So it is simple. I'm going to show you. Just sit down somewhere comfortably. If you can sit cross-legged, or they call that the Indian sitting, that is better. If you cannot do that, sit somewhere you are comfortable. You can sit in a chair or sit in a table, wherever you are comfortable. And you imagine like in your back, there is a big tail. So imagine you have to park your tail. And then that we call as your sacrum is kind of position. So you are suddenly becoming upright. When you become upright, your posture becomes upright, then things get opened up. So it'll be easier to breathe. So park your sacrum and you pull yourself up. And then you look at your chin, and chin has to be slightly up, not down, not to the side. Everything has to be neutral position, and chin will be slightly up. Then put your palm up. I actually have a video. It tells you why your palm has to be up, not down. And I can tell you, you can test it on your own. If you breathe and you keep your palm down, you'll see you are breathing from here. And when you keep your palm up, it goes pretty deep breathing. Our whole purpose is to fire up the diaphragm. So in order to fire up the diaphragm, keep your palm up, sit up straight, chin slightly up, and you are going to close your eyes, because once you cut down your sensation, you can focus better, because your whole focus is how you are going to do a diaphragmatic breathing. So chin up, hands up, up. Then you will take a deep breath, but you are not going to breathe really hard. The breathing has to be relaxed, but you are breathing in, focusing on your stomach. And how you are going to breathe? You are breathe as if you are smelling a flower or a rose or whatever flower you like, as if you are smelling how you are going to smell. So you are going to breathe like this. When you breathe in, you are going to focus here, and your diaphragm is going to descend. So that you are breathing in as much as you can, as deep as you can. Then you are going to breathe out by closing your mouth as if you are blowing a candle. Then no need to pucker, just going to do chin up, eyes closed, palm up, then you breathe in, then you breathe out. So breathing out has to be longer than you are breathing in. And this is a very simple, basic breathing exercise. Now you might ask how many times I have to do. You can start with 6 or 10 or 12 times. But you have to do it continuously. Breathe in and you breathe out. And every time you breathe in, try to take a deeper breath. Now, how do you know you are doing it right or wrong, or how many more you can do? After you breathe, you should feel relaxed. Your head should not feel tingly, or your arm and your feet should not feel maybe slightly tingly, but not too much. If you are getting too much tingly or getting too much of lightheaded, you are kind of hyperventilating, so you are not ready to do that many times. So if you do that like 12 times and you are getting kind of lightheaded too much and too much tingly, you might want to reduce it maybe to 10 times, maybe to 6 times. Then you take a break, breathe normally, then you go back and do it another set of 6, whatever you are comfortable with. So that's how you're going to increase your breathing endurance. Like you might imagine how you do the exercises, you improve your endurance. That's how you are breathing endurance. So when you are upright and you are breathing, because your posture might have changed, this is going to also change your posture. And when your posture changes, that also going to stop your heartburn. So far I'm going to recap what are the things I told you to do. If you are taking any over-the-counter heartburn medication, you have to stop that. Then you are not going to drink any water with your food, but you start with your day with glass of water. Now another thing which is very important for me to mention, do not drink ice cold water. The water can be a little bit chill, but preferably room temperature. So if you do not like room temperature water, maybe put 1 ice cube or 2 ice cubes, but it should not be very cold water. So when you drink too much of cold water, your body has to warm it up to make it usable. Second thing, the level of water you want to drink, you cannot drink that much. So that is second I talk about, the breathing, the water. And third one is breathing. I show you how you can breathe normally. And not only these three things you can do on your own. I'm going to show you another thing. I know you must be asking why, how, all this question, but I'm just going to tell you, just do it. And it is going to be helpful. And that is, I'm going to show you in a minute. If you have someone at home, it could be your husband, could be your wife, maybe your son, your daughter, maybe your neighbor, whoever you are comfortable with. It is the simple things you're going to do, and this is going to be amazing. That is going to help you, and I'm going to show that in a minute. So if you like this video, please share. It has many people, millions of people, they suffer with heartburn. They have nowhere else to go, and they take medicine again and again and again and again, not to say what to do. So I'm going to show that the last thing, what to do in a minute. Okay, lastly, what you can do, that person who you are going to do something for the heartburn, they can lay down in a bed or wherever it is comfortable. They can lay down. Then you see this is the umbilicus and there is a bone here, so between here. So you gently tell someone, your friends, your husband, your kids, whoever you are comfortable with, just put the palm gently and put it here on the stomach. Actually, this is kind of a lower abdomen, and this is your belly button, and there is a bone here, right here. There is a bone right here. So between there, so you put your hand there and gently put pressure, not too much. We are not forcing anything. Just gently put it there and you hold it there. Longer you can hold it, maybe a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes is okay. So now, if someone is pregnant, they are having heartburn, what are you going to do? You probably don't want to put pressure. So again, if they have a big belly, you can put one hand on top of here and another one at the bottom. So you put the hand and put it in the bottom and you gently hold it there. And again, you hold it as long as you can. A minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And you can hold it there. You might be thinking that, how that is going to work or what that is. But what I love you to do this and comment on the video. I love to hear from you, your experiences. So please, and that's all. You can share this video with friends and family or the loved one, and this is going to be extremely helpful for you. So hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.